Okay, so this one is going to be slightly different to my usual affair of stuff, but I thought I might as well have something a little bit different to mix up the style of kind of things I have in my catalog and stuff. It's like, you know, it's like the last little bit has just basically been like weird mind stuff, because I just been, you know, dealing with a lot of mental stuff kind of thing. But it will be more updates in this regards, but I'm gonna just sort of delve more into different things. But I thought for an instance of like trying a new concept of thing, because, you know, most cases of my stuff on the channel is usually gameplays, reviews, or just the weird mind stuff. So I thought I might as well like mix it in with this sort of random stuff. But I thought, why not try a bit of a, you know, a little sort of like, you know, free flow kind of random piece of a video. And I thought a better way to do it than with like, you know, just casually building something just in the background and chatting nonsense and just kind of doing a quick cut time lapse video kind of thing of these this building and stuff. But if you like it, I'm pretty sure I can do a few more of these in the future. But, you know, I thought let's give it a try, because I was going to initially try and see what do with a streaming, but I know in case streaming is probably a lot more difficult and try to find the time for it. But this will probably be filmed over the course of a couple of days and split down kind of thing. But in all regards, initially I want to do this as a stream, because I think if you've seen my most recent episode of Weird Mind, you know what I wanted to start with. But in this regards, over this little video, I'm gonna just like have a slow bit where I'm gonna build something, and, you know, might shoot some breeze, might talk about some stuff in pieces and stuff like that. And if you like this stuff, I will hopefully try and buy more of these in the future and just do kind of a bit of a you know, chill stuff, or even just kind of like, I don't know if you really say this would be like a podcast, but like, no, I wouldn't really kind of put it as a podcast. But yeah, so as I mentioned, the case instance for the first one of these, if you'll enjoy these, you can like and subscribe in all regards. I'll do more in the future, and hopefully in case if this catches on, the brand I decided to do a little piece for will you know, sponsor me in the future. But I would love their stuff, because I love this company and their products. But today we're going to start with like the first of these pieces, and I've teased already, but let's get it. Let's just pick it up here. Oh, yay. So yeah, we got the Mario and Standard Kart adults 18+ Mario Kart set from Lego. This came out last week, and in case I remember they announced this on Mario Day, just the day before my birthday, and I was like thinking, I'm gonna pick this up, and then about 2 or 3 weeks later we got the Switch. So yeah, we got a bit of Nintendo. I know Nintendo's a bit all over the place right now, but in any case, like, I'm still looking for the console. And over the course of this video, I'm gonna do kind of a quick fire cut through of this this set, and it may be a few days, because the time I'm recording this now, like I tried to record this like probably 2 hours ago, but everyone kept coming in and out, and I had to sort out some bits and pieces, so I apologize for this. But I might do like a small bit, like see whatever I get in like the first bags or something. But yeah, we could see. But yeah, this will probably be over the course of a few days. I will probably do bits and pieces where I do like kind of a time lapse of stuff. But let's just get into then and see how we get started, because I feel like if I'm wasting too much time here now, it's gonna get tedious. Also, in case instance, you know, if this is a child doing this, should be using scissors, but fucking I'm being extra careful. Yeah, so it's about 2,000 pieces, and I think in the case initially I know supposedly there's like a blue shell set that comes with this. I'm not sure if in case I can do it online, like a pre-order wise, or I can do it like in the actual store, because I kind of want to get it with it. Like I could build it on enough like there's a little extra piece to it. Maybe do like a case where, like, you know, recording a Weird Mind episode, I'll just have it as that as well, but we can see. Okay, so one more. Let's one more of this. There we go. Alright. Now, let's have a look. Do like Pulp Fiction, is like, hey, are we happy? Yeah, we happy. It's one of these. It's the affair of the paper stuff. So what do we got here? Okay, so 14. 6. Okay, more than 16. 2. Feels. Jesus Christ. 2, 12, 13, 8. It never ends. Did the instruction manuals really need to come in like an extra piece of paper? Alright. Well, let's open this bad boy and see what we got. Tier sheet. Jesus Christ, that is quite a book. Maybe a good slap on this. There it is. I was beating myself up. I don't know what's going on here. All right, so we got a bit of a history. The release timeline. This must have been made just before, well, because there's no mention of it. It just goes up to Mario Kart Deluxe. Literally, like, let's look at it. Like, we just got the complete, if you can see in the corner, complete timeline without Mario Kart World. I guess this was conceived and fully made before Switch 2 was a consideration, but yeah. Look at that. Regards and things, but we'll see how it goes. Anyways, yeah. So let's see, how many bags are there in this? It looks like it's about 8. This looks like it's about 18, but I could be wrong. So I think it starts with the cart. Yeah, it looks like most of the first few bags are the cart. Yeah, it seems mostly the cart at the beginning of this. Yeah, so the first 9 bags is the cart, and then the next few bags afterwards. So let's just kind of find them here. So that's number 7. 9, 1, 10, 4, 11, 5, 17, 8, 12, 13, 16, 6, 14, 3, 2. So there is a total of 17 bags. So 9 of them take up just the actual cart, and then it's another 8 just for Mario. I thought it would be the other way around. I thought we were building Mario first and pose little bastard. But yeah. So let's get into it. Let's see how it goes. So join me, won't you, in this regards? Let's do this.
Here we go!
Right, so I don't know how much of a disaster this is gonna be, but let's give it a try. I'm gonna maybe aim for at least the first night on this. I'm gonna at least mainly about 3 bags because they look decent sized ones. It's also a case where I don't know the case, like I know about the whole base of the recycling stuff of like of being more eco-friendly. Sometimes it's just the case with these paper bags though, they're a lot difficult to open, and they just feel more tedious to open in some regards, but it's just me. I'm just put a case, but yeah, let's crack this bad boy open in that regards. So just give me one moment here. Right, so in all regards this is gonna be a disaster, but let's give it a try here. It's a terrible ASMR, honestly. I'm sorry. I will do better ones. There'll be better ASMR coming along in the future. Let me get some stuff here. I nearly sometimes with these like paper bag ones, I just kind of do a kind of thing, but because usually like the kind of clear plastic ones used to be much easier to see through. Well, yeah. We got a lot of blues, whites, and reds, and blacks in here. So. Just be a little bit of an ASMR in this regard, so it's going to be a bit of a mess, but let's try it. Alright, so let's see how we go here. Right. So, these black tubes. Yeah, I gotta try and at least show a little bit of this. And maybe at some point I'll try and do like an overhead cam so you can see properly with this stuff, but yeah. And maybe a bit of a better focus with the design stuff of this, but yeah. The audio is probably gonna be all over the mess of this thing, but we get the case on this. But yeah, like it's my history with this this kind of stuff. Well, I've ever since I've been little, I loved just loved building Legos. Like, I've always been intrigued, like just seeing kind of the big sets they come out with, and just like always be mesmerized. As like kind of, I wish I had the monies to have that kind of thing. Like, there's been many from years ago that I would love to get, like physically. Like, if there was ones I would love to see come back as like kind of giant forms. Like, I know initially before all the drama, I wanted that like Hogwarts, like the actual like buildable Hogwarts that was like actually functional. It was like a hundred and something for like a full version of the castle that had like, it was like big enough for like the minifigures instead of like the tiny version they brought out like a couple years ago, kind of thing. It was kind of that one. It was like just be there in the moment. And I have the iconic Millennium Falcon one, which is pretty cool. I think it was like it was pre Force Awakens. This was like, I think it was like 2012, 2014. I remember getting it for Christmas, and I was like, this is amazing. But yeah, like as long as I remember, I love the likes of these little bric-a-bracs. There's probably the only other one I can think of that like I love in that regards of like just I've kind of wanted to like would love to see like make a return in some form, like a giant like kind of 18+ version is a giant buildable version of Wall-E. I just remembered that was a set years ago. It was like, I think it was like kind of a one-off. It was like the Lego Ideas range. I think this was pre Adults Welcome range kind of ones. Where like that one had the whole basis of a variety of choice with that. You could have had the whole case of a it was like just the most random ones. I think initially like the Lego Imagineers or some of that kind of thing, just building these set options, and they're always so interesting to look at. Kind of like thinking, or like you just see all these mock-up ones, or like these people have like the great innovative ideas about kind of stuff on different things. But yeah, it's an intriguing one in that regards. Like, I'd love to see some sets make a return to like have some interesting ideas, or like there's ones in the future that I always like intrigued by. Like, I don't know, a case like this one, I would love to see like over time with these ones, like Nintendo like kind of a range of different Mario Kart ones. Like, probably the only character I can really think of I'd love to see get like either a giant build of themselves, or just kind of like a version when the cart is Toad. Like, Toad's my MVP when it comes to playing Mario Kart for sure. So like, having him as like a giant build would be really cool. I know you can get like little small versions of like I think most recent ones I got was like the Piranha Plant. Yeah, I got like some small ones like the Piranha Plant. I have like Shadow's head bust upstairs as well. Like, I'll probably play some stuff, but yeah. Like other big ones I had, like some other big ones I had, like this obscure stuff was like what's that? I had I think some of the big Lego sets I have. I've got the train from Toy Story 3 when they had those sets out with like the old Lego models they made for like the headpieces for Woody, Buzz, and all the other characters. Like, it was a very interesting idea that like, you know, I don't know why they didn't bring it back for the Toy Story 4 range, where they just basically made the normal minifigure heads. I get it's just to kind of make more of a chance to like kind of swap and varietize kind of thing, but like, you know, the whole head models like made total sense in that regards. But I get it just looked a bit weird. But yeah. Other big ones I had. The train. I had like 2 trains. I actually had that, and it was the Ghost train from I think it was Lego Monster Fighters. I think that was the range. I had two big sets. That was the Ghost train and Dracula's Castle, which was like the 2 biggest sets of that range. Yeah, they were really cool. I got ones. There's all different ones that regards like you'd want over the years. Like, I still want at some point get like the ultimate Millennium Falcon. Like, that would be just like a build or stream in itself kind of thing. That would be like a whole discussion. Maybe a sub goal. I can maybe just splash the cash for that, but I'll figure that out, kind of thing. It'd be interesting to do like a whole like massive like series long saga on those ones. But it is what it is, kind of things. But yeah, like I'd be intrigued to learn like if there's any sets that like I may come across in like the past that might be cheap, or like more recent ones as well. I'd love to like see what you want. Like you'd love to see me building them. Like there'd be a few sets I have upstairs what I could rebuild, kind of thing. Like sure ones like the Green Hill Zone from I have like Green Hill Zone. I've got what else do I have? I've got the Central Perk from Friends. I've got what else I got? I got like the Final Battle from the Spider-Man No Way Home set, kind of thing. There's a few here and there, so like, you know, I'll build them over time. Like there's other ones coming out that like, you know, you might be of interest to see. Like I know there's like one based on the Game Boy coming out, I think in October, I believe, if I remember correctly seeing. And there's also the I'm intrigued to see what they do with like the Pokemon range, because I know that's also coming out coming out in December. Or like, oh no, not December, October, sorry. Yeah, I'm just doing this kind of case to make it easier to find these pieces. But yeah, it's kind of intriguing stuff. Now, it's gonna be a case where like I'm gonna be just talking all about Lego for the next little bit. Like, if you have like topics you want me to talk about like during these, like in the future, if you want me to do more of these, like I'll gladly do it. Gladly just sit down and chat about different things, and I won't go too deep in like personal stuff or like political things, but like, you know, just topics in general, like just different stuff. Like that's just a sense of like something I'm passionate about in that regards. I'll talk about like, or my thoughts on different things that were brought up, like, you know, things in the media or kind of stuff like that, like, you know, kind of general things and stuff. But like there was one thing I saw, like likely case I'm probably not gonna really talk about in the one this week, but I saw someone in case because like someone's doing like an opinion piece where like saying that they like after the success of the revival of Final Destination, that it's time for a revival of Jaws. I was like, completely so far different between the two of them. I don't know where they got the idea from. Like it just seems like it seemed a bit of a stretch in that regards, but I don't know what the basis on it was. But yeah, like I feel in all case, like you can like sometimes there's movies or projects that like you could keep classical and have it as such, but then there's other bits where you could revive it, kind of thing, give it a chance where like, you know, it could work out, but I don't know. Because I know the case instance, like Jaws is an example of one where I'm thinking you don't need to remake it. Jaws on its own is a masterpiece of cinema from the 1970s. It was the film that defied a blockbuster, and it didn't really need to have anything else in that regards. But yeah, I'm sort of blanking on this case now, so probably there'll be bits of time where I'm going to like speed up a little bit on this, just kind of thing for some aspects, because like I could probably ramble on for some other bits and pieces, but yeah. What I'm probably going to do in this regards, I'm probably going to speed up just a little bit in some pieces. So like if I go quiet for a bit of time, I'm just going to speed up some process, but yeah. We'll see how it goes, the case, but yeah. Just watch amazement. I know probably the case of Linus is pretty crap, and this first one is going to be a bit of a mess, but yeah, maybe you can improve over time with these videos, but let's see. Yeah, so just enjoy the sultry sound, visuals in the background. So yeah, let's go. Let's get into it. It might be a case of this first night I might just do the one bag. Like I think I timed it wise just for tonight's be just kind of a bit of a fluke and a flimsy all over the place with just the focus of starting now. But I think I'll just get for this first bag, and then I'm gonna give a few more bags tomorrow probably to kind of like really build into it. But yeah, this will probably be built over the course of a few days, so like you can look for this over time and probably see differences in some wardrobe changes kind of thing. But yeah. That's kind of that regards. I dropped the bleeding piece. Yeah, I just realized I'm sitting here in the void, just shooting the breeze, building Lego and enjoying myself. You know, it's a strange thing. You know, it's all different things. But, yeah. I know it's probably the case. It's probably not the most entertaining of stuff. Like I know the case. Like I'm not to the level of like any of the big massive channels as it is, but like I try whatever stuff, other things, like, you know, it may not be the most, you know, structured or straightforward kind of stuff, but sometimes I know a case things have an acquired taste to different people, so like, you know, completely understand the case that some bits like this might not appeal to everyone, but I try and just try a bit, like I make the effort with some stuff and bits and pieces of like my videos and stuff, but you know not to like them. You don't have to, you know. Sometimes I just make stuff for myself, like I just enjoy kind of thing. It helps with just kind of a lot of the mentally, just, you know, just creating stuff can just feel helpful mentally when, like, you know, you're going through some, you can go through the rot kind of fun stuff, but yeah. It's enjoyable, it's peaceful kind of thing. I feel like, okay, so I don't know if I brought it up actually. Just it was a musical actually. Not too long ago. Went to Book of Mormon. They were playing here during the month of April, kind of thing, in the end of May. I got tickets for Christmas with my mom, and honestly, it's fantastic. I wanted to see initially when it first had its like premiere here. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. Just never got around to getting tickets. It just kind of, I think I was just busy with college or something at the time, so I was like, couldn't really focus on it. Like, now that I'm out of college and just have my own job, working a job and stuff like that kind of thing, I decided I'd enjoy it. Like, but yeah, like most I knew about beforehand was, like, you know, it was a project made by Trey Parker and Matt Stone, you know, the creators of South Park. It was somewhat loosely based on, it was somewhat inspired by that episode they made back in the, I think it was like the early 2000s, about the Mormons kind of things, and like, yeah, it's a lot of good moments in it, like a lot of funny stuff. Like, there's jokes where you feel like you don't know if you can laugh at them or not, but honestly, the way they do it is really good, well good. And if I would see it again, I would. Like, I don't know if people would be interested if I did like a review for stuff like that, like for musicals. Like, I know I got my reviews coming up in all kind of regards. Like, I'm trying to figure out what to do as my next long form one. Besides Last of Us, anyway, that's coming along as the next sort of long form TV one. But other bits and pieces, like if in case maybe like later on this episode, I might have some ideas of what I'm gonna do it on, but we'll see. Yeah, it's kind of intriguing aesthetic of what to do it on. But honestly, if you have the chance, like if it's playing in your town, I would honestly recommend go see Book of Mormon if you have the chance. You'll laugh, you'll feel all nice, like different emotions. You'll feel a lot of stuff. The music is great. You know, I've been just like listening to that soundtrack in work a lot of the time, kind of thing. Just, I think my favorites on the album have to be the opener song of Hello. I enjoy the what was the one? No. I got a feeling that you could be feeling a whole lot better than you feel today. Yeah, that kind of one's like, you know, the turn it off like a light switch, just go flick. It's our nifty little Mormon trick. We do it all the time. When you're feeling certain feelings that just don't seem right. Treat those nasty feelings like a reading light. I turn them off. like a light switch just go bap. Really, what's so hard about that? But yeah, it's kind of like I like that one. I do like the last two songs, like, you know, the All American Prophet, the Joseph Smith American Moses. But yeah, like there's like all different ones kind of feel. Like I like the concept one where just like the it's a song about, like, you know, baptizing someone and it makes it sound like you're just having sex. It's actually the way it's recorded is really good. I know, like, the ones I went to wasn't like the original Broadway casts, like, because like I think one of them was Josh Gad. He's like, and he's a big busy man. He's doing all different stuff. Like he's you know, he's Olaf. He's doing the Angry Birds movie 2, not 2, the Angry Birds movie 3. The new he's doing a few bits and pieces here and there. Like he's probably like he's got that big Disney paycheck, so he's all good. But, you know, I don't mind Josh Gad. I know some of his characters are a bit odd, and like he has like the tone of, like, you know, hyper fixated speed and stuff on stuff. But yeah, I think overall he's an enjoyable character in a lot of stuff. But yeah, this first night is probably gonna be wrapping up now in a minute, kind of thing, with these last little bits and pieces. But be a bit more freshened up tomorrow. I have a bit more time to do it, so we'll just do a case where, like, we'll start early on the sets of things. But yeah, we can build this in a minute. But yeah, like, if you want me to do like a full review about my thoughts on Book of Mormon, I might do one down the line. Just if that enough there satisfy you, then so be it. But yeah, like, just for like future ones of these, like, give me some topics that I can talk about. But yeah, you can see how that goes. Okay. Probably intrigued to see a case. I might talk about more like my thoughts about small company stuff. Like, I might even talk about the next Mario Kart or the Mario World stuff, kind of thing. My opinions on things. Might give my more thoughts about the Switch too, kind of thing. Like, I'm still getting the day one kind of thing, but I'll probably talk about it like when I'm more awake and fresh. I'm getting a bit tired now, so I probably won't talk too much in this regards. But you know. Probably maybe day 2 when I'm like more building more bags, because like it's definitely gonna be a few days with this one, so we'll see. But if I just give more focus and time on things, like probably Saturday might do it, or unless I go to watch some like Little and Stitch or something. We'll see. Yeah, so this is the last page I think we'll do for tonight, part 27. So. Yeah, also in case I'm not sure if the audio on this is going to be like all over the place. I just feel like sometimes this microphone might not be able to pick up a lot of heavy audio, but we can see. This is what, you know, early stage technical side of things go. Sometimes, you know, everything doesn't go as according to plan. Sometimes the ones that mess up a bit are always the more entertaining prospects. And maybe try, buddy. I could see what my even's like tomorrow, because I know a friend of mine has their Fun Year project thing tomorrow, which I'll probably go to. I'll see where it goes. I'll see what time I'm out of the work at, because I feel like sometimes it might be a bit of a stretch to get over, because it's a bit of a journey. But you know, I'll try and make it over if I can. Can't always make promises and stuff like that, but yeah, I'll make an effort with things. So yeah, I think this will do it for the first night kind of thing. So, not basic. Oh, shit. But yeah, first night so far. Literally have like the starting base model outline of it. So yeah, we got a bit of a journey kind of thing with some of these ones coming along. But let's see, Okay, second bag. Yes, it seems to be mainly a lot of the border placement of different shapes and stuff, but yeah. So we'll have it there for the minute for this first part, but hopefully in the case with with day 2, we'll have a lot more case of things. We'll try and get a few more layers done, but for the moment, I think I'll leave it for day 1 for here, and I'll probably, we'll get fresh start tomorrow. And we'll look at more case and get try and aim at least another 4 or 5 bags, maybe just more than half the card finished for tomorrow, but we could see. But yeah, cut these down for the minute and then we can go from there. And some speed up some bits and pieces.
Day 2.
All right, so this is technically day 2 of filming this, so we're gonna aim at least to try and get, at most case, these next 3 bags done. So at least get about half of the card finished, but we'll see in that regards. If I have some bit of time in kind of case, I'll throw in a 5th one, because the 3 and 4 don't look too big of bags, but we'll see. So let's delve into it. If there's any points I'll come with chatting, I'll have the conversations and bring up my opinions and some stuff and that. But yeah, most cases probably gonna be a bit of a fast forward stuff. So yeah, even in case I might have some overbearing monologue during the quick time stuff, or chatting about different things and maybe some updates and stuff. But yeah, let's just get into it. Feels like I'm opening fan mail at this rate. Maybe in the future you might get some fan mail. Maybe add them to the weekly ones, where just kind of... We'll see. Who's gonna send me fan mail? I'll be honestly surprised. Straight onto this case, but yeah. Hopefully the case you can hear some stuff in the background, just have some kind of filler in the background to kind of at least listen to some stuff, just because I probably go completely insane just listening to myself here. So but yeah, in that regards. But so the viewer bits in the back, most cases it'd probably be quiet, but yeah, this is only just for my own kind of sanity. That's the case while I was building this stuff. Actually, I want to thank all yous for the continued support. Honestly, just over time, just the views and the subs. To think about a year ago, I was trying as much as I can to get 100 subs, and now I'm over 400. 400 of you fine people out there. I didn't expect it. I was good. I'm appreciative of every single person that supports and gives me just any sub or view, and I do the same for there's other people that want subs to their channel, want me to support their content. I'm glad I do it. Might be able to help balance this in between, because I'll probably be doing this for a nice little bit as well, so in that regards. But it's a case I think initially my whole goal is I know probably not, it's way too bit of a stretch in regards to try and reach 500 by the 1st of June, which I believe is next Sunday. I kind of I was hoping at least that 500 subs by then, kind of at least to kind of a pinpoint thing, and then my goal, I think my goal still for the end of this year is 1,000 subs, but we'll slowly get there. But any and all support is appreciated, and just if this sort of messy-ish one kind of provides some appeal, then so I'll be. Any cases is probably gonna be a few days of this one, but yeah, I'll enjoy all this stuff. I always enjoy Legos. It's kind of blissful. Helped a lot of time in recent stuff, so yeah. See how it goes. Okay, what do we got? probably in a later video, I'll try and figure out like you know, a top-down camera so you can just see the piece as much in that regards. But yeah, so you can just see the process a bit more. But yeah, not gonna really show much of my face. Maybe just lower jaw, but I'll bump my head down a bit. As well, I know this day and age is like, you know, in this sort of current climate, it's like, you know, difficult to find like a lot of positives, but you know, just to kind of lighten the tone in that regards, just I want to got a little piece of thing here that I'm doing this so that I just want to say that, you know, things may seem difficult, things may seem just grim and bleak as of right now, but one thing I want to say is that you are doing amazingly in that regards. Is like, you know, things may be a little all over the place in that regards. Like, you know, personally I can understand that fully. It's, you know, dealing with all different stuff, like, you know, the current modern day stuff, you know, mental health issues, everything like that. Like, you know, everyone has their own personal demons and vendettas, like, you know, we all do. We all have our moments, but I just want to say in a case instance that, like, if there's anything I can do, like, I want to provide motivation and support and everything I can. And, like, you know, if you feel like you don't have anyone there for you, you know, just, you'd have me. It's like, I know we probably don't know, many people don't know me in that regards, but I would go on my way to make sure everyone is, you know, and make sure everyone will feel positive and happy, you know. I may not always be like, you know, be positive and cheerful most days and deal with my own stuff, but I would help make sure everyone is all good in our ends. But I hope there's a way I can support people in the future. But yeah, if you ever need anything, just, you know, you want, like, this is a welcoming community, so you're always welcome to, like, you know, find a spot here, just like find some entertainment, find some joy, find something funny, or just find something, like, you know, to have in the background. Like, I'll be supporting, like, from day one, whatever you need. I'll always be there for people. Just so I hope everything goes well for you. See you all doing great. And you ever need someone, just you ever feel like you're alone, you have me. I'll support you 100%, even if I'm not there physically. I'll support you 100%. Kind of look like the start of, like, kind of looks a bit like the start of a Star Wars spacecraft kind of thing, just the base build of it, but yeah, I think I'll do these 3 bags for tonight, and then I'll do the rest of the cart tomorrow, and then probably by Saturday we'll build our little funny little Italian plumber. But we'll see how much there is for the bags, but. case there. It's moving. It's very interesting. Okay, so that's the end of the second batch of bag, and we're seeing a bulk in this. So bag number we're on the bag number 3. Of just nice Christmas. On the base of this, we're gonna do a similar thing to what I did like midway point of the bags. Take this one first. Any more in there? Or is it just that one? Just one bag. These ones are an easy open. Tiny. So these are to swap through. Guards, and then just for this.
That's so sad.
Hope you all having a good evening, I'll say. Just whenever you're watching this, you know, give us a chill case and some chill music in the background, me just rambling, just nonsense in the background of just recordings and stuff like that. Like I could just have whatever the fuck is going on in the background of that and just, you know, like chill vibes or something, I don't know. But yeah, just, I don't know, it's like probably not the most entertaining things, but see how it goes. You know, you can improve over time with these things, but yeah. Okay, and then like so. Okay, some sort of lead span going on here. So then we need 2 of these and 2 of them, and they're going so. that. And then we need the 2 white ones. Let's stick that there. And the other one. And come on, there you go. There. So. Okay, so then we got a little bit of another piece here. So, 1 second. Alright, so that's box 3 done. It looks like we've got our fun little bit in the ship here. The cart is coming together fine, so yeah. Let's move on to bag number 4. Do this again. Just for you ASMR lovers out there. Shit ASMR. I will apologize. Okay, another small bag. We know the drill on that. Little tiny pieces in here. And then just going to take it. So, we need 2 of these. They're going... Yeah, I'll try to be more a bit more uplifting and kind of things, a bit more energized kind of thing. And just this is me doing recording after a long day. Just of some bits like these first 2 days. It's like this is me doing it like 12 at night. Like I'm only in from work and I'm in work the next day, just kind of stuff. But like yeah, try and have a case where I will probably be a bit more energized for these last few days because because like it's Friday and then like the weekend kind of thing. I'll try and get these little bits and pieces done. But yeah, let's speed it up again. that's gonna do at least for the fifth bag anyway. But yeah, it looks like we're getting some progress. We're getting a bit of bulkiness to this kind of thing, so yeah. Well, you know what to say. You know, if in case I said fuck it. We're doing another bag for the night. So I had a little scan through most of it, it's like quick enough. It's mostly the back bits, it's getting the boosters, it's the engine parts, so yeah, most of the bits in here are all like really heavy stuff, so I'm sure I'll get used to these paper rings eventually, but yeah. Let's kind of fly. But yeah, I'd say probably this will be kind of the case with this video. Will be, you know, of course, a few days and then, is that the right one? Oh. It's like we made over the course of a few days kind of thing. Like I'm not rushing it kind of thing. I enjoy this stuff, so it'd be a case like you'll just see over time this kind of a relapse kind of thing of this piece, but yeah.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Alright. And I think that'll do for day 2. That's bag number 5. So yeah, so far our progress with our cart is looking proper swanky now. We got the engines on the back, we got the standard cart situation going, so yeah. It's looking pretty solid so far. We will return back for this is day 2 of this anyway. This will be splicing all the days together into one video, so yeah, I can always separate them into 1 or 2 parts instead of the full raw unedited shit and see what comes along. But yeah, that's essentially what we have so far. It looks great so far. It looks looking excellent, and yeah, we'll move on to day 3 with this recording stuff in due time.
Day 3.
Yeah, so this is day 3, and we're starting off. Basically, we're gonna finish off the rest of our little cart here. Go-go cart. We've got the back anyway, so it looks like possibly more the front in this regard. We still got like the front end and the wheels, which I think are still in the box, but we'll get into it. So we're gonna do more of a time lapse in this card. So yeah, and if there's any bits I'll chat about, I'll throw along in later bits. So yeah, the headless headless part of the rest of this probably. So let's get this going. There's the bag, but yeah, look what we got. Hello. That should be bag number 7. Yeah, so that's alright, that's bag 6. Got the sides on this and hip sides looking pretty good so far. Alright, let's get on to bag number 7. Oh, you look at that. Show it there in the case. Steering wheel moves the little pegs there. That's really interesting. Alright, she's looking well, she's looking dandy. Look at that beauty. Bag number 8. Just because I can't really see in these bags, so just. Yeah, we got the front bits done. So yeah, I think it just looks like it's a nice little bit of decoration and just the wheels left. But yeah, let's get bag number 9 done. Here we go. Hurts. Okay. Oh. What a big old boy on this. Big old boy on the sign. Okay. There we are. Big old Mario's emblem on the front side. Love that. That's the cart complete. There we go. So I'll display these. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that beautiful piece. Alright, so we shall be moving on to the Mario himself in a few moments. So yeah, that's essentially the cart. It's great, honestly, it's fantastic looking. Alright, of course, with the cart, we need our boy. So we're going to number 10. This guy's got a thick ass. Alright, rank number 12. We got our boy right here. That's those on.
Let's go. Luigi number one.
Look at this boy. Look at this absolute unit stomach. Looking well anyway. I'll just put him in here for the minute. There we are. His corpse is... Mario had a bit of an accident. The blue shell fucked him over. They're on the unlucky number 13, which is going to build his arm, so... his buttons. Little old nipples. He's looking handy. He's looking dandy. Dapper as fuck. Alright, number 14. Oh, he's got his arms in there, so all we need to do is his head. We must rebuild him. Last bag, number 15. We're on to the last bit. Let's film this big old mustachio man's head. Got a jump scare by his stare me those big old eyes. Look at that smile. Look at that smile. Look at kind of little boy. There's the boy. Big ol'. Alright, that was second last bag. Number 16. Well, it's almost done. Oh. The final bag. There he is. There's me son. Now I'm just gonna put some little fucking tiny little attachments onto him. And good as gold. Bring it all together. There we go. There he is. Look at this absolute beautiful creature. This, honestly, this was such a fun little thing to do. And yeah, it's a fantastic piece. Like, it's got a good weight to it. It's fucking, like, honestly, 170 euros, well worth the cash for this thing. Look at this beauty. Look at the size of it. Like, that is an absolute beautiful piece of specimen. Like, it is a beautiful piece. He's got a wonderful little stand here. Let me just put him on the stand just to kind of give him a bit of a variety of choice here. Yeah, look at that. This boy's beautiful. Like, I'd honestly love to see more Mario Kart characters like getting their own like form of a sort of design as well. Like, I'd love to see a Luigi one. I'd love to see Princess Peach, Wario's bike. I love a Toad one. Toad's my go-to one for that case. But like, yeah, this is fucking amazing. I'd honestly buy a second one of these. This is fucking really good. But yeah, that is essentially what's going to be of this little video. I know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Probably will be a mess if I got a damn time-lapse relapse kind of thing. But yeah, this was of course a 3 days and I'm tired now. So I'm going to call it a night. But yeah, if I would honestly recommend this piece, like, it is a wonderful little one. And he's a little poseable. He's great. It's actually really good. And I would honestly say, if you have the money, I would recommend it for sure. Like, perfect timing in case that like this set comes out 2 weeks before the new Mario Kart and the new Switch. So I'm definitely gonna be playing that. But yeah, if you want to see me do more of these, like more time-lapse ones, and like have little chats in between. Sorry if like the last little bit has just been like kind of quiet. I just been like focused. But yeah, let me know in the comments, and if you like what you saw here, like and subscribe. I probably will do more of these, and like you can suggest which ones for me to like try and buy and get down the line. Find some space for, and like, you know, maybe just depending on like prices and stuff. But yeah, all regards. But that is all I have for this episode, and I hope you enjoy, and let me know your thoughts. If this one could be improved as well, let me know as well. But yeah, so this little guy is going to go find a nice display somewhere, and we're going to hit the racetracks. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next videos. So take care, and I'll see you later.